Hey, it's been a while since I've shown my face. So, I have noticed that there is currently something trending in the US, which is where I'm living in, about the pandems or the the PEMDAS. I don't know how it's pronounced, but I know that that's the initials. And there's been a debate on whether or not it's 9 or 1. I believe it's 1. And I'm not going to just let you guys assume everything. I'm going to go step by step with everything on how this entire thing works and how the pendems or the initials here, because I don't feel like saying it again. I will be kind of showing it off. This will be the first, I guess, official educational video I've ever really made. So I hope it's not bad. I've never really done anything like this before, and if any of you guys don't like it, this will maybe be the last time, unless I feel like doing something kind of creative to make it more fun, I guess. With that being said, let me just do some things real quick. And alright, I'm just gonna make this really brief because I'm pretty sure some of you guys would know what this is already. But I don't know how many guys do, so I'm just gonna make this really brief. The P stands for parentheses, which I'll give an example here. The parentheses is inside of 2 plus 2. You can tell by the symbol, which I don't know if you guys can see the arrow to be honest, but you kind of see where there's an arch kind of parentheses. I hope you guys know what they are. But those are parentheses. Then there's exponents, which I don't know how many guys know about exponents, so here's an example here. I'll have to do a little bit edit because the way I made this is going to be weird. So if you don't know what exponents are, this is pretty much what the exponent is for 3 times 2. And yes, according to computers, you have to say it this way or else no one will understand. Why? I don't know. Go ask the people who made the computers. But anyways, when you do the exponent of 2, you pretty much get 9 because 1, 2. There are 2 2's, which would equal 9. Now what happens if you do it 4 instead of 2? Well, you get 81. Why? I'll make this very brief, but pretty much it's this. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you have it. The next one will be multiplication, which the rest of you guys will probably know about it, so I'm just going to go brief about this. This is multiplications. According to the computer, or most things, this is the symbol for multiplication. I will show 3 versions of this. That I'm pretty sure there is 3. I don't really know. Then there's division, which is this. There's also one with the slash, but I'm not going to use that because some of you guys may think of it as fractions, and I don't want you guys to get confused with that. So, there you have it there. Additions, I hope I spelled that right. This is an example of additions and subtraction. Here it is. So here's the equation here. I try to keep it as accurate as I could. The only thing that's really different is the spaces, but I don't think that matters. I'm deciding to use the symbol question mark to indicate kind of like our answer. Kind of like, x equals something. That's kind of what I'm going for. So this is what we have right now. We need to get rid of the parentheses. That is the first step always in pandems. Or the well, you know what, never mind. You guys get the point. In order to give it, the first step to get rid of it is to, whatever's in there, you need to kind of do it. I'm not really good at, this is why I'll never be a teacher. But I think you guys get the point. We need to add 2 to 1 for additions, which will be 3. Now the parentheses hasn't gone away. I'll use the magic of edit to explain why the parentheses isn't gone. Now you're probably wondering, why do we still have the parentheses? Why is it still there? And also, well, we haven't really gotten rid of it. We figured out what's inside of it, but we never really got rid of it just yet. And based off the pendems, which I've learned, you need to get rid of it. Now, there are 4 ways to get rid of it. 1, you add it. 2, you subtract it. C, you multiply it. Or D, you divide it. So how do we figure out what it is? Good question. See, I typed in the original here. And by the way, we kind of have to type it this way because I don't really think it works anything else. And it separates these two. Why is that? Why is it separating that? I'll tell you why. The calculator thinks 6 divided by 2 is a fraction. We all know this is 3. We all know this is 3. The calculator is saying it this way because they think it's a fraction, which is not a fraction. But here's the funniest thing ever. If you type in this separately, you get this answer 6. Why? There is nothing to indicate whether or not it's addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. Or at least that's what some of you guys will think. Actually, there's a hidden rule about this. I don't know if it's really hidden or not, but at least in my math teacher, we were taught this. We would always assume that it's multiplication if there's nothing there. Nothing in between the parentheses and the number, which in this case our number is 2. Well, if you hadn't seen already, this pretty much proves my point. They assume in between here is multiplication. So 2 times 1 plus 2, which we know it's 3, we get 6. Alright, back to where we are. As we can see here, we assume that multiplications, which is the circle, I'll show you 2 other versions of this. The circle will be used as multiplication, so it's pretty much 2 times 3. And we all know what 2 times 3 is 6. So that leaves us a 6 divided by 6. And we get 1. So that's why we get 1 for this. Okay, time to show you the other version. As you can see here, there is an x, which I believe in, at least for elementary schools, you pretty much learned that the x is multiplication. I don't know if they do that anymore, but at least when I was in elementary school, that's what happened. And it means the same thing. Now for the calculator, they use these as multiplication. So that's pretty much it, really. I hope this is good. If it's bad, I'm sorry. I'm not really good at teaching. At least I don't think I'm a good teacher anyway. Hope this helps. And if I'm wrong, let me know how I'm wrong. Bye.